So in the last video, we discussed how to enter in data into R. We talked about entering it in manually. So we use this code to be able to enter in the data, and you can see exam scores over here in the right-hand window. Once we have the exam scores entered in, we may want to do some calculations on those numbers. So here's some common ones that you might use. Mean, okay, M-E-A-N, and then in brackets, I'm going to say exam scores. Okay, so what that's going to do is it's going to take the list of exam scores and work out the mean or the average, and it tells us the mean is 75.1. Other ones that you might want to use is median, exam scores. Oops, can't spell. Exam scores. It'll spit out the median for us. To get standard deviation, you can do SD, exam scores. And VAR is how we get variance. So you might want to start making together a list of all these different commands and how we get each of the different ones. Remember in the video it talked about how the variance and the standard deviation are related. So one thing we could do if we wanted to get the variance, we could also do the standard deviation of exam scores, and then we could square it. So in order to do that, I do the little caret button. It's shift and then 6 and then 2. So that's going to do standard deviation to 2, and that will also work out the variance. So you can see we get the same answer whether we do variance of exam scores or whether we do the standard deviation of exam scores squared. Another command that we should talk about is summary. And that will spit out your 5-number summary. In this case, I think it actually spits out 6 numbers. It spits out the minimum observation, your Q1, they call it the first quartile, the median, the mean, the third quartile, and then the maximum value in your data set. So those may come in handy for you.